nights on the corner mad heavy. Around the time when I was beefing with Wizzy. Stark stayed in Claiborne drawers, thinking bitches down, they man come through. Damn near kissed the ground, jumping at a big shit with Benetton pajamas on. Line my soldiers up, strategized, and I move my pawn. Should've been Italian, how I'm getting that Parmesan. Talking about the ones you keep putting those commas on. And I'ma keep hope alive, cause mad little niggas look up to me outside. Breaking dawn, blunted, jums in they mouth. I drop a jewel, they see the ciphers, then bounce. Peace guard, you see Rayo, tell him I said I was in the east, the nigga died but cut off his dreads. I'll be back around 6 p.m. Juma prayers around 1 o'clock. Plus I gotta pick up these gems, cause it's going down tonight at the Garden. Mary and Maxwell, Drew Hill, I'm supposed to be starring. You know how I do, son. Nugget stones with the blue ones, and coming with me is a few guns.
I think he's on that shit again. Twisting niggas out hard, getting rid of them. You gamble on rap, yo, my bet is in. Bet against me, you own a hat where your fucking head can't fit up in. I think he's on that shit again. Twisting niggas out hard, getting rid of them. You gamble on rap, yo, my bet is in. Bet against me, you own a hat where your fucking head can't fit up in.
Telekinesis, simple instrumental thesis. I can hop on a track, relax, then remain speechless. Peep this, son closed down the gift store, $4,000 sneakers. Bought a dozen pair with him, shared them with his cousin. Wu-Tang slang, boomerang back like Reggie Hutland. From New York City to Philly to Los Angeles. The Wu-Tang slang is mad dangerous. You can't outthink the RZA, nigga, I make your brain shrink. My lyrics are vitamins, I go from A to zinc. And yeah, I got the iron just in case the MC think he could take it to the streets and watch his ass become extinct. Like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, I turn your fucking face to Jonah Hex.
Hey yo, last night my sugar was 500. That log cabin syrup on them flapjacks, took it to Sky 100. That's 13 units of insulin. Brought it back down and everything is official like Michelin. Counting bread like Maserati Rick out in Michigan. And all my old girlfriends is jumping on my dick again.
I think he's on that shit again. Twisting niggas out hard, getting rid of them. You gamble on rap, yo, my bet is in. Bet against me, you own a hat where your fucking head can't fit up in. I think he's on that shit again. Twisting niggas out hard, getting rid of them. You gamble on rap, yo, my bet is in. Bet against me, you own a hat where your fucking head can't fit up in.
Under a godly spirit, thoughts forced to hang glide. Even the bird could hear it. A bald head with gold metal wings, look like it belong in the day. The coming to Christ, worshiping the Elohim. That's where I wear shades like CeeLo Green, that's darker than Don Cheeto and mean like his deleted scenes. The prognosis, divine opus, artistic third eye open and leave you stuck in the psychosis or the hematosis. Spit venom like an African cobra in the jungle. No, my tongue is vulgar. I raise a Wu flag when they scream for glory. The clouds open to be my light, you hear my story. Custom made scrolls, handwritten in coffee, and feather tip pens, one of the prophets brought me. And that explains why I spin on the axis. Born original, so my mind fades to blackness.
Seen a lot of things, don't talk about it. I can't live without my faith, so I walk without it. God, I know you led us to do better on this road. On this road, yeah. Seen a lot of things, don't talk about it. I can't live without my faith, so I walk without it. God, I know you led us to do better on this road. On this road, yeah.
Pledge Bridge music, we came up from grain up, club music, acoustic, jungle rap gave us all this project music. Blood in it, plug niggas, get your mugged in it. Still rip steel, I'm finally out the drug business. Kneel proper for me, helicopter beige sage in it. Blessings from professors on stage winning. 9 swords, 36 chambers, it's like a chessboard, keep sliding, opponents get flamed on it. Training poems, been the Game of Thrones. We been reigning grown, these young boys come through, spray your home. Facts, they gave me the axe, now lay it on me. Criminals have to eat, it's fact, shorty. You're damn right, I go to square miles. We from the stairs, thousands of pins could hear us from the red sounds. Yeah, the Phoenix coming, 10 Arabians, Stagnadians who hooded up, known to get it bouncing.
Seen a lot of things, don't talk about it. I can't live without my faith, so I walk without it. God, I know you led us to do better on this road, yeah. Seen a lot of things, don't talk about it. I can't live without my faith, so I walk without it. God, I know you led us to do better on this road, yeah. Seen a lot of things, I can't live without my faith. God, I know you led us to do better on this road, yeah.
I was hearing about Wu-Tang, I kept hearing about these dudes. They was coming to places, tearing shit up everywhere they went, and it was like they was making a mark. And I kept hearing their name, and I knew something was coming with it. You could just tell, you could just feel it. I remember being around Wu and I'm like, damn, they just like us. You know what I'm saying? Like the Raekwon remind me of this guy, Ghost remind me of this guy around my way. It was like cousins almost. It was like, you know, project kids. That was the language, project kids. We felt it, we smelt it off each other. And it just shows you, out of those housing projects come some brilliant people. Thing about Wu-Tang being 8 or 9 guys was each one was a rapper who can represent his own individual self within that crew. They were the example for all of us because we didn't really see that before. Like, more power to them and show love to them, respect them. You know, they're honorable. They gave us incredible skill. They gave us incredible poetry, and they gave us music that no one's touching to this day. It's timeless.
If I could, I would. If I can, I won't. Please forgive me if I don't. Son should be. I come from the strangest streets. I come from the place where love and danger meets. A house full of noisy kid boys avoiding bids. Unemployed on Skid Row, we had no toys for kids. We would bang our thumbs, gunshots they rung. We would bang on drums, made from garbage cans. Even garbage man made more than mom. They make more than teachers. Next door the preachers, they were sure they were reachers, but we never listened. Niggas drunk and pissing on the side of the building. Can't provide for children. Someone stopped the squilling, turned to drugs for healing. Thugs sneaking and killing. Cop sirens are screaming. Exotic cars we dreaming. One day we could own one. Right now we can't bum crumbs. My brother would sell Jones. My mother would yell, son. You end up in jail, son, or ghetto in hell, son. Or what could she tell, son? The money excel, son, till he got knocked up. Now looking for Bell, son. Making collect calls, expecting that mail, son. Doing push-ups in this 6x4 cell, son. A hard head makes a soft tail, son. And my little brother on that same trail, son.
Life is a puzzle and every day is a struggle, and we ignore the ones who truly love you. As we do foolish things we see that others do, I try to do the same things my big brother do. Life's a struggle, we get trapped in this puzzle, and we ignore the ones who truly love you. As we do foolish things we see that others do, I try to do the same things I saw my brother do.
Loaded guns in the shoebox, fingerprints on the Wu-Wop, Ziploc plastic bags with black and blue tops. We slung on the block and watch out for the blue coats. Sets blunts, we pass after 2 toasts. Striving for a G-note, back and forth on the ferry boat. Coming up from poverty, we were very broke. To 28 grams, expand to 1,000 grams. Equal $20 bills, passed through 1,000 hands. Multi-project apartments, spots bubbling. Never went to clubs with less than a dozen men. Recruiting young gunners and runners, let my cousin in. Spot gets knocked, my brother locked the fuck up again. Another mama's son stuck in a fucking pen. Crew dispersed, no one to trust, back to struggling. Now I'm on the streets, trying to get my hustling. Cheap wine guzzling, life is so puzzling.
Life is a puzzle and every day is a struggle, and we ignore the ones who truly love you. As we do foolish things we see that others do, I try to do the same things my big brother do. Life's a struggle, we get trapped in this puzzle, and we ignore the ones who truly love you. As we do foolish things we see that others do, I try to do the same things I saw my brother do.
Yeah. 10G mics and shit. Mics and men, books and pen, beats and rhymes, hooks and lines. One time, where do we begin? The gritty, rugged lands of Shaolin, where proud men went from moving crack rocks to moving mountains, moving crowds and making mothers proud now. Walk out of places where our people wasn't allowed in. I took a hi-hat, a snare and a kick drum, a bass, a G-note, turned it to a hit songs. And every week we made 40 G's. Nigga, please, Killa bees, pay a $250,000 for these MCs a night, alright? I kick it like a night flight. 25 years later, who thought that we could be greater? The name of Wu-Tang is spread on both sides of the equator. But resurrect the brew to be a movie director. Still smoke blunts with the meth and rock mics with the Spectre. Still crash bars with Killah. And my brother Devon, he still pushed the flyest cars, but he added a yacht to his repertoire. And they marvel how the Zilla still cake with Tony Starks, while the Rizzler and you guards still shake the fatal darts. Cappadonna, pot a pit a hole inside your heart. Jamel Ari pushed that chess piece across the board with the sound of a sword being released released from its sheath. An old dirty shimmy y'all from beneath. And power still got that rugged gear in the streets. It's Wu-Tang, mics and men, the killer bees, mathematics, stay craftmatic on the beats.
I'm in the MKX with the opposite sex. I'm trying to take her from the suburb back to the projects. Money, chicks, fast cars, that's my obsess. I ain't obligated to nothing except contracts. Honey, do you dirty, niggas are still contacts. I'm loving the babes daily, feeding them bubble bath. Can't let nothing walk by with a bubble ass. Get money, pop bottles, and we double the cash. Slip barbershop over niggas in far by. See Divine on the ocean in the yacht. Flip money bags when that Hulu shit pop. Ferragamo belt with the Gucci box. Yo, you can't tell me nothing about the coochie eye. When I was the one out there making the shit hot. When you was in the spot, you was just a young snot. I was in the ball game pitching the ride. Wu-Tang forever, we always on grind. Like Diddy told you, we ain't never gonna stop.
Man, have you not heard that one word given, I have you missing? Listen to the fly piano, Wu Gambino soprano, Decandino, owners of their own casino, Rizakino, Staramaya Young Amari, flow hotter than the Kalahari, skipping off the rim of the snare, every rhyme line rich with alkaline combined with the power refined. See my mind shine brighter than Einstein. Shalal pen bleed Benedine, it's my time, so run tell a friend you can check it on Showtime. It's Wu Mics the Men.
Remedy for stress is a day in the rest. A bag of cess playing chess. Yes, but thoughts be sneaky like a crook in Brooklyn. When you ain't looking, I take the queen with the rook then. I get vexed, laying backtracks on laying pecs.
I was basically leaving the hustle of life. You know, going to night school, striving to get a diploma, and transition into a legitimate lifestyle. That's what my life was at that point when I met Jizzo. He mentioned he had family and brothers in Staten Island that were putting this movement together, this Wu-Tang thing. So one day, he invites me to go to the studio with him. I didn't go because I had to go to night school that evening. So the next day, he had a tape of what they had did the night before. And that tape was an unfinished version of Protect Your Neck. When I heard that, everything just became crystal clear now. I never missed another studio session after that. Whenever he told me he was going somewhere, I was there. It inspired me to sit down. Let me just see if I can write something. I've never written a rhyme before this. So that's what I did. I basically rehearsed that one rhyme until I mastered it.
Do you remember the rhyme?
It was the Mr. Be a Chess Boxing rhyme.